Good evening and welcome to the Gentleman Series Part 2. Today we will be talking about The Gentleman Gets Groomed. What you're now viewing is a product that I use to get dressed as far as grooming is involved. I use these products on a daily basis before I leave my room or before I leave my house in order to look professional and to smell good. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I would like to talk about is the shampoo. We're talking about being clean from head to toe. We're talking about everything. So one of the things that I want to basically focus on is the hair. A lot of times people don't think about washing the hair, especially guys. So in order to be a gentleman, in order to have the professional look, it's not a good look to go around with dandruff in your hair or greasy buildup from using too much grease in your hair. You should always keep a clean hair. I know some people, depending on your ethnic background, wash every day. I wash maybe 2 to 3 times a week, and I especially wash before going to the barbershop. Because it's not a good look to have a greasy buildup in your hair and your barber is trying to cut your hair. So I use what you call the Selsun Blue. Well, this is the Walmart brand of Selsun Blue, but I use that as far as my shampoo. It does good with protecting from irritation in the scalp and flakes. So it's a very good formula that I use on my hair. All it takes is a little bit, and I use it 2 to 3 times a week. Now moving down to my face, I use a formula called Oxy face wash, and it's a very inexpensive face cleanser that I use. It's a daily cleanser, so basically all I do is wet my face and apply the cleanser, and after I apply the cleanser I rinse my face. And the only drawback with using that kind of product is that it'll leave your skin dry, so that's why I keep my vitamin E cream handy, so that those days when my skin is very dry, which I have very dry skin anyway, but before I leave to go out, I'll apply the vitamin E cream, especially getting those dry spots from around my eyebrows and from around my nose. It does good with that, and it's just like day and night after using the cream. And I also use Noxzema. But I don't use Noxzema on a daily basis. Noxzema is one of those creams I use maybe once a week, if that. So what I'll do is I'll use it, get in the shower or apply it on my face first, maybe on a Sunday morning, and I wash my face with a face soap, and then apply the Noxzema, and let Noxzema sit for 5 or 6 minutes, and rinse my face when I get in the shower, and it helps with my complexion and helps with it's more of like a deep cleanser. It cleans a little bit deeper than the Oxy face wash, but it's not one of those products you use every day because that will cause extreme dryness to the skin, and we don't want extreme dryness as far as the face is concerned. Moving down to the way I take care of my body and fight body odor. First, when I get in the shower, after taking care of the face, I like to wash with my Irish Spring soap, and I use a soap and body wash. And I know some people don't do that, but I do that for because I'm a person that I sweat easily, and I sweat a lot, and the last thing I need is body odor. And gentlemen should never be caught with body odor because it's not a good look and people talk. Especially having body odor, it's not professional at all. So I use Irish Spring, and I also use, after my Irish Spring, I'll rinse, and I'll use my Old Spice Red Zone Swagger body wash, and that is a very good product. And it was introduced to me in college. They had it in a little tiny bottle, and after I used the tiny bottle, I was like, this smells really good. So I'm gonna have to buy me a bottle of it. I used it. I use it religiously every day. It doesn't take a whole lot, but I'm heavy-handed, and it smells that good. So I'm guilty of using a lot of it to shower, and so it lasts up to 8 hours. One of those products built just for men. It has the 8-hour scent technology, and it smells really good. I'm recommending all you gentlemen out there to really try this product as far as a daily product to use, especially showering. Is very the scent is very very good. So I should be Old Spice spokesperson. Next thing I use after coming out of the shower, of course, it's a given that you should use deodorant. That's common sense, but you still have people that don't use deodorant like they should. So I use my degree Invisible Stick for men. But one thing I would like to say to you gentlemen out there, never use I always have backup deodorant. Excuse me for the confusion of words, but I always have a backup. I like to usually when I go to the store and buy deodorant, I like to buy 2 at a time, just in case one decides it's gonna crack, because deodorant, especially stick-on deodorant, is the stick deodorant is very good for cracking or breaking, or the little piece on the bottom may break. So I like to always have backup just in case. So because nothing is worse than underarm scents, and to avoid that, I just always buy two containers or two things of deodorant when I go to the store, and usually it's maybe like $4 or some change for for a package of two deodorants, or for 2 individual deodorants from the store. After that, I use my body spray. Now let's not confuse the body spray with cologne. 2 different things. I use my body spray as like a underclothes, maybe coming out the shower, and what you do, you hold it 6 inches or more away from your body and just spray a little bit. And I like to spray it like across my chest, or maybe down below near the genitals, and so that it'll smell good, because I'm kind of a big guy, so I have a lot of being big, and then being that I sweat a lot. I definitely need something that's gonna be there, so that if I sweat, you'll smell the body spray, or so it's a very very good product. That's not Axe, you see, it's an off-brand. It's an off-brand can of Axe. So this is what you call Pentagon, $1 can. Works the same, smells the same to me. And last but not least, well, no, not actually last but not least, but we're talking about the cologne. So these are the 2 cologne pieces that I use, with 2 bottles of cologne. Curve and Adidas Blue Challenge. This is Curve Crush. Got it from TJ Maxx, $14.95, and the Adidas Blue Challenge, $14.95. So very very good products to use, and I just spray it on before leaving out of the room. And don't spray too much. Less is more, you guys. You definitely don't need a lot of cologne now, because a lot of cologne very irritating to people, and especially going in for the interview, too much cologne is a red flag right there. So too much cologne, not a good look. Less is more. And of course, the brush before leaving, just brush a wave brush. And I brought these little trimmers to keep my beard down, because I have curly hair, so I use it every 2 or 3 days between barbershop visits. And that is all. So thank you, and please stay tuned for part 3 of the Gentleman series.